Hey there, just sharing some behind the scenes fun. So with Big Blue, when you draw a wheel, you want the rotation to look good. You want the position of the tiles to look good when you put them on there. And so basically, this is the technique. Based on the configuration, the theme, we basically calculate an ellipse, and then for each, depending on the size of the images in the wheel, we basically figure out, well, how many of these things can we fit given the size that you've defined, the wheel to be. And then, based on that, we basically come up with angles, for each one of the things. And then based on those angles, we basically just say like, okay, where on the ellipse is our center point for a given angle. And so this is basically my little test application, that I use, to experiment with these things. And then, but basically, this is how Big Blue works. So you give it you give the wheel a starting position. Where is the wheel going to start? And so in this case, I'm just going to say it's going to start in the center of the screen, because I have a little 640 by 480 window here. And then I'm going to say that the ellipse is 400 pixels wide, and it's 480 pixels tall. And then you can kind of see how it draws this out. See how it's starting in the center, it draws the ellipse, and these are all the points on the wheel. And so then when we position those tiles based on the rotate, based on how we've decided to rotate the image, that gives us the center point to place the tile on the wheel there. So it's a fun little thing. Yeah, because instead of just like arbitrarily rotating the stuff, I actually wanted it to be mathematically sound. So you can really get that good stuff there, and see how you can adjust this. So we said that the ellipse was 400 pixels wide. Well, let's make the ellipse half that. Let's make it 200 pixels, and now you can see how when it draws it, you see how the wheel doesn't have as strong of a curve there because it's only half the width that it was before. It just kind of goes along that. And you can adjust all that kind of stuff. Like, if we were to make it half the height, you would see that, the whole thing would get, see how it's just, half as tall now. And that's our, curve there. So, yeah, that is how the Big Blue, image wheel works.